Hello, and welcome to this edition of SEO Quick Tips for Anyone. I'm Kurt Steinbrook, Director of Marketing Services with OurChurch.com, and today we're going to look at how to set up meta tags for the various pages of your website. Now, meta tags are little tags that get put into the code of your website that generally people don't see when they're viewing your website, but they may see it when they come to visit your website through the search engines. I'll explain a little bit about that as we look at how we're going to do this. So let's dive right in here. We can see that we're logged into the admin for our NE1 site, and we're going to go ahead and click to edit a page. I'm going to choose the home page, but it could be any page. All these pages have the same features. And then once we get into the area to edit that page, we're going to click on the SEO features for that page. You see we have a couple of different options here. We're going to, in this video, ignore SEO words and additional head content, and we're just going to stick with the meta boxes, meta title, meta keywords, and meta description. Now, how these help your site is the meta title. It's used sometimes by the search engines when they're setting up your listing. So like if you search for your organization, you'll see some text that is the clickable text for that listing, and that a lot of times is the title tag for that page. You'll also see a little snippet underneath it, a little description underneath it, and oftentimes that is the meta description tag. So when you're setting up these tags, you're going to be able to some extent, control what people are seeing. So you can put some rather engaging content, engaging text for these tags to try to lure people into actually viewing your site, try to get them to take that next step and click through to your site. These tags can help with your search rankings. The title tag is one of the strongest signals to the search engines of what a page is about. And so by putting in a keyword or two into that title tag, that can really help to boost your rankings. The same thing for the description tag, except not quite as much. Description tag isn't as important as the title tag, but by putting that keyword into the description tag, it can also help your rankings. And of course, by making it compelling, you can get people to click through, and that's really important as well. Our meta tag keywords, not quite as important. Those were abused a lot early on in the days of the web and the search engines, and so they ignore it a lot. But we have the option to put it on there, and it's not going to hurt to do it, so we might as well. So let's go ahead and give an example of this. We're just going to say that this is a website for, say, a church in Missouri, maybe First Baptist Church of St. Louis, Missouri. And so we'll come up with some titles and keywords and description for them. So for the title, maybe we actually just go with First Baptist Church in St. Louis, Missouri. Now what you want to be doing with your title, you want to limit it, the length of it, to about 60 to 70 characters. Beyond that, you're probably not going to have it showing up in the search listing. The search engines may still read it and may still count it to help with your website, but generally speaking, it's good to limit yourself to about 60 to 70 characters. You'll see here that in this case we have the actual name, First Baptist Church in there. A lot of times you don't necessarily want the name to be, at least not in the beginning of it, because the beginning of the title tag is what's going to be the most important. So we want to get our keyword in there. So say for OurChurch.com, we don't really want, our keywords are not OurChurch.com. They're web hosting services or search marketing services or whatnot. So for us, we might put web hosting services by OurChurch.com. And that gets our keyword there right in the front, and then our name is still able to be there. Sometimes we've even left our name out because we just wanted to make sure that we got those keywords in there. In the case of this First Baptist Church, their name happens to include a lot of the keywords that we want. So Baptist Church is in there, and church in St. Louis, Missouri. Those are keywords that people might search for that this church would want to show up for. So just keep that in mind. Next are keywords. These are just going to be words that people might search for. And you don't want to go overboard with this. Maybe have 5, 6, 7 keywords. So maybe we'll do Baptist and church and St. Louis and Missouri. Maybe even Baptist church. Okay, and each of these keywords are going to be separated by a comma, and you'll notice that Baptist and church by themselves is different from Baptist church. Okay, everything that's between the commas is what they're going to look at and assume is the whole keyword. All right, so there's a couple of keywords for the meta keywords. Now we want a description. We really want this to be compelling, something that's going to entice people to visit the church, or at least visit the church website. So maybe we'll put something like First Baptist Church in St. Louis, Missouri is an exciting and engaging church, reaching out to all the people of the area and beyond. Okay, so we're trying to, put the church in a good light here and say, hey, this is an exciting place, you should come and visit. And then it's also good to include some kind of a call to action, something where you're telling them what to do next. So maybe we could put, come visit us for our 10 a.m. service this week. That way we're just telling them, hey, come out and see us. Or maybe it could be click through to learn more about our church. Something where you're actually telling them to do an action and take that next step from seeing the listing to actually doing something. All right, so this is how you set up the title, keywords, and description. Once you have what you want in there, you just go down and click Save Changes. And there you go. Now you have that set up. Now you want to set up different title, keywords, and description for each of your pages, because each page is going to be unique. Each page is about something different. So it should have a different title and a different description and keywords. And that will also allow you to target more keywords. If you have 100 pages on your site and you have different titles and descriptions for each one, you can target 100 different keywords or more. And that can help you, of course, in the search engines. So I hope you found this video to be enlightening and interesting. I'm Kurt Steinbrook with OurChurch.com, and if you have any questions about search engine optimization or hosting or design, or if you'd like help with actually doing an SEO service, we'd be happy to do that. Please contact us at support@OurChurch.com. Thank you.